Peace and love, you guys. This is Central Killing back with another mediumship reading. This is Central Killing back with another mediumship reading. I know I said that twice. Like what? I just did some meditation, opening up my third chakra, connecting to Archangel Raphael. It's certain times when I do mediumships on celebrities and stuff, they come to me. By the way, celebrities can come to you as a spirit guide because they walked earthly experience, so they can come to you if they see you with anything. I've been connecting to Bernie Mac, so this will be a reading on Bernie Mac. He's been connecting to me so much. I used to love watching the Bernie Mac show. Like, I used to watch the show so much with my brother. I think I've seen about every episode, but he just always came to me. He always gave me like that uncle spirit, but he can be mean, but he's very disciplined. So he was very much in his yin energy, like Lawrence Fishburne character and the Matrix, very much disciplined like that, very much about his goals, his aspirations, getting to it. He was very focused, a very detailed person. And then when I looked at him, he was a Libra. I looked at it. So let me go ahead and connect. I'm gonna connect to Archangel Raphael to connect me to him. He do want to talk, but he wants to talk very quick, very fast. But he's very much in a leadership type of role in the heavens. The heavens give you certain roles. Is one thing I've noticed connecting to certain people. So his role is disciplining people of what's right, what's wrong, your yin and your yang. But he's also teaching people the powerful manifestation, and also the powerful manifestation of laughter. So growing up, it looked like he grew up rough. I know he grew up in Chicago. I do see his childhood was a little bit tumultuous in certain points, but laughter did bring him joy. But he looked at comedy as a way of getting out of hardship, finding a way in. That's the first thing he's going to. Okay. He's going into his wife. His wife was really a big help stepping in. His wife was really his rock, his confidant. He did things to her at times. He really loved his wife. He said he didn't cheat on her a lot. He did not cheat on his wife a lot. His wife was his rock. She was his protector too, like with the industry and things like that. If she's not married, and she won't ever get married, she still hurt that Bernie passed. But he said he wants his wife to speak up on a lot with his death and things like that. And that's what he's wanting me to go to. So the first thing I kept seeing is he had about 2 to 3 children, and he was showing me him as a parent. He was very disciplined. He wasn't as very funny as what I was getting. He was actually very strict in certain ways. And at times he did show he had a very mean side to his kids. So he do apologize to that. If his kids watch that, he apologized to that mean side. He said he was cold because he was told, he was just very disciplined because he had a very poverty mindset at times, but he also had the mindset of, I was telling my friend, like, I remember had a reading, I was telling my friend, like, her husband's having that type of mentality where you be stuck on your finances, you just be, like, you be in protection mode, like, you have to protect your money, like, stuff like that. What is the saying called? Like, you be in... You guys get what I mean? Like, you guys be in that mode where you guys can't do anything. Like, you guys have to protect your money. Bernie was in that type of mentality. His intuition was very good on people, but at times he had a negative side effect. He did talk about the homophobia he did. He said it was a very much an insecurity that he faced. He don't want to go too much in details, but he do really regret like things he bullied people about. He did want to bring laughter, but he don't want to be a bully, and he don't want people to feel bad about themselves. He want to bring light to this world and bring the laughter. His comedy was supposed to bring lemons out of lemonade, but also just be funny. I do see a big influence in him was like Red Fox, Richard Pryor. And by the way, they're all spirit guides, and they're spirit guides to upcoming comedians. And they're also, there are a lot of, they're spirit guides to a lot of people. I do see he's a spirit guide to Monique, Cat Williams. I do see at sometimes Dave Chappelle, at times he comes to him. By the way, these people see dreams of Bernie Mac. That's what's the first thing he's going to. And the first thing he's going to, I did not sign the deal. So let's go ahead. We have to talk about the Triangle Crew. it's very important with the heavens that we have the hell, and the triangle crew is a part of that. And he's going to this flash of money. When I do candle work for you guys, I put money underneath ancestral altar and money. He's saying that we rule out money too much of core values. And he's going to the Bernie Mac show. And I was talking to another client, and we're both readers, and we was connecting to Bernie. I was a little high. I took a little edible that day. I'm sober today, you guys. But we were just talking. We're friends. And so when I was connecting to him, the first thing he kept saying is he protected the little boy on the show. And then the image I kept seeing, and it's a clip, you guys can go watch. They was trying to get the boy to sit on his lap, and he said, no, sit down. And he was very much male, female roles, but he also knew then they were trying to get that boy to wear a dress. He knew something was going to happen to that boy bad. He really protected him. The boy was going to be mind controlled, slaughtered, kind of like Orlando Brown. So the boy, he really was a true earth angel to those kids. He protected them from the sexual abuse. He really tried to protect them from the Hollywood. And they kind of know that too. I don't know if the little boy knows it. And by the way, he's all spirit guides to all four of them. And he was actually attracted to Kalita Smith, who played his wife. He was very attracted to her time and time again. But once again, his wife was his rock, so he never disrespected her. His mom was a big moral support to him. Bernie had a lot of female ancestor spirits around him. So he had a very feminine tendencies because he was around a lot of female spirits. He had a lot of spirit guides watching over him. Something that they kept telling him of watching over this manager, not trusting these management. He had horrible management and not trusting. Do you guys remember that movie he did with Ashton Kutcher? He's showing me Ashton Kutcher, and I remember he did that movie. My grandma used to watch that movie all the time. Let me not get off subject. And then I get a push to the left. So it was almost like then the deal was offered. They kept pushing him to take the deal. Steve Harvey was pushing him to take the deal. He said Steve Harvey's very shady. Steve Harvey has a lot of karma coming his way because he was involved, and he's also a puppet in a lot of ways. Steve Harvey has ruled over money, over core values, and that's where he's lost his spirituality and his faith. And so now the devils came home, and the roosters collecting is what Bernie's saying. Something about the roosters collecting. Bernie has a lot of southern slang. I know he's from Chicago, but something here of an ancestor lineage to Mississippi. Like he has to be from the South. How he talks in my ear is very disciplined. He reminds me of an uncle I have, by the way. So his energy is very cool. It's very disciplined. He's a very disciplined person. He's no nonsense. You're going to give me my money. I do see also it was issues of them not trying to pay him his worth. It was issues of pay is what he keeps going to. Pay and address. Pay and address. So it was something here with a dress that they tried to get him to wear, and he said, fuck no. And also pay. So he had issues with his pay. He's saying that also with the Bernie Mac show that they were supposed to do about 2 more seasons before the show ended. Somehow simultaneously they were going to go on a weird scale with the show. It's something with they was really trying to do something with that boy character that he was not going to feel. They was gonna push certain agendas that he was not feeling that shit. He's very cutthroat, and that's the thing. People think when you die, you just this cakewalk in heaven. Oh, you don't cuss, you release all your sins. You do release all your sins, but motherfuckers still cuss all the time in heaven. That is one thing I've noticed channeling, and he cusses a lot. Him, Richard Pryor, I'm hearing Charlie Murphy. They all really cuss a lot. Like they are big cussers, and so is John Witherspoon, because he comes in a lot and he talks of the Illuminati. They're very much of black power when you talk to them and connect to them. Okay. And then, Bernie's going into just like the Kings of Comedy. He's going into Steve kept trying to push this. He saw something sneaky with Steve. He didn't fully trust Steve. He didn't trust none of them. He didn't really like them, and he saw that they were very messy. He's saying that they were some bitches. He said they acted like straight fucking females. He said female acting ass niggas. That's what he's saying. He said he's saying Cedric is also It's some creepiness with Cedric. He's showing me with tour buses. And he's also showing me with DL. DL will get what he wants. By the way, this video is for allegedly for all entertainment purposes only. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm delusional. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He's saying DL would do anything to get in, but DL is not the main guy. They was really coming out to Steve and Cedric. And somehow they took the boat. Cedric didn't get really what he was all offered, but he did get certain things. So they did take the boat. Not really good things coming to them. A lot of things with their reputation is getting tarnished. Steve is saying good. Bernie's saying good. I don't fuck with none of them. He really don't like Steve. He don't like Steve more than Cedric. Cedric is more of a creep. It's his biggest issue. And by the way, Steve Harvey's going to deal with a lot of health issues. So he's going into that pneumonia, and he's going into his walking and a fall. And he's about to say fall of stardom. They threatened him that he was going to have a fall of stardom, but he didn't give a fuck. He didn't really want to be A-list famous. He just wanted to make his money, get his laughs in. But he was very disciplined on making people funny, like making people laugh. He really wanted to bring people laughter and bring people laughter in the house. People watch his DVDs at home, because people used to watch DVDs then. And so that's what he's really going into. But then he keeps saying this dark vessel was following him. Somebody was following him. I'm being shown a black truck with tinted windows following him in his home. What was he speaking up and was ready to do a documentary of? He said it was something with our health system as well he was going to unlock. He was supposed to do the Tyler Perry shit is what he's telling me. Not the plays and stuff. I'm talking about like you know how Tyler Perry did that studio film? He said he was ready to create that, but he was ready to expose things in documentaries. But also plays was what he was really thinking about doing, but not coonish and buffoonery like Tyler's. Because Bernie, even though he's, leveled up, he's still not a fan of men being in a dress. He's thinking that is some buffoonish, and he's going back to slavery and white men raping black men. And he's showing me that's what was going on in Hollywood. And he said they was trying to get him to take the cakewalk. He said, Cedric and them let white men touch all over them. But he said, I wasn't going to let them do that to me. Ooh, okay. And then he's talking about this black truck following him. I do see he had issues with gout and, was it diabetes or asthma? Either of those two. So it was a few health issues from bad eating, bad dieting. He had thinning hair because of a bad nervous system. A lot of abuse he faced where he had a bad nervous system, bad anxiety, overthinking. He did yell a lot. That's a Libra trait where we yell sometimes. I don't yell like that, but I keep other Libras, but he's an October Libra. And then he's showing me as well, good health issues was a part of his issue as well. And they just kept trying to put him on this medicine. He's like, why the fuck I gotta take all this medicine? Why the fuck I'm taking all this medicine? He like, something ain't right with this shit. And then he kept saying someone followed his home. Something happened weird with a movie set happened, where it's almost like the actor was a part of the deal. A lot of actors, by the way, are CIAs. A lot of people are secret under investigators of what you're supposed to do in your daily life as well, are secret CIAs, especially if you're exposing certain things. And he's showing me the light. He was supposed to follow the light. He wanted to follow God's light. He wasn't religious though. He's saying he knew it was something higher than what we were supposed to go to. But he was supposed to go into consciousness, a higher consciousness, and he was even thinking about becoming Muslim at one point. So since that higher consciousness, he realized a lot of these people are puppets, zombies. He had that They Live moment with, that movie in the 80s where you see what's the truth. And also stuff was brewing. I do see he also give Cat Williams messages in dreams. Cat Williams is a powerful clairvoyant. He sees things in dreams. John Witherspoon, Bernie Mac, Charlie Murphy, unfortunately enough, Richard Pryor, like they all come to Cat and Monique. They all come to them in dreams. Like they all are spirit guides of them. Spirit guides like really, really watching over them, like very much protectors of them. And Bernie saying, speak up, speak up. He was really that vessel coming into Cat to speak up because Bernie was ready to do shit like that. Bernie saying that he was killed, he was poisoned, and that they need to go and do a full another foul report on the whole medical exam. He said the Jews killed him, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Bernie Mac still don't like white folks. I'm sorry for the white people that watch this channel. He still don't like white people. He's saying that you can never trust them, and he do not like Jews, and he do not fuck with Indians. He's showing me clear as day. He's like me with the whole, they know we're the ones that's here, and they trying to kill us. They know we're the ones that's the most powerful, and we can open up the portals. So they're trying to stop the shit right now. Very, very, very on key with blackness. Like, he's not for the white folks at all. He do not like white people. He's letting me know that very, very clear as day. He do not like whites. He's saying that there is a natural evil eye that they have against us, and that's natural in DNA. So he's very quick with not liking white people. I'm sorry. A lot of our ancestors still don't like white people. Sorry for the white people that watch the channel. If you unfollow, I don't give a fuck. I just got to keep it real of what my people say, because we've been unjustified. And our truth haven't been shown. Our truth haven't been shown in movies. They keep showing all these white people doing the shit. We the ones that was created first. And he's tired of that shit. He's tired of that shit. He's tired of black people being limited. He was tired, and he's very fucking frustrated with that. Very, 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 very frustrated. But he's saying Hollywood still won't tell us the full truth of us through movies, through television. He said, because we taught a fucking lie, is what he's going to. And he's going to this report. It can be a foul report, but he said they ain't going to do it. But he said it needs to be an investigation of his death, because I do see the medicine was laced with some type of drug that was tasting him. So he really had an overdose. He had a medical overdose, and it caused him to stop breathing. So he had pneumonia issues because it was blocked up. Whatever medicine had him coughing up blood. And he knew he was going to die. He knew that they were going to kill him. He said he knew I didn't sign the deal with them fucking Masons. He was going to the black elites that signed the deal with the Masons. And that's whiteness all over it. He said whiteness rule all over. Puppets, slave mentality. He's going back to Cotton Field. He said we still have not left that Cotton Field mentality. He's very actually understanding meditation. He's saying we're supposed to unlock all 7 chakras. He was really supposed to be like, as he got older, really a mentor and a coach lead. He was going to retire, but he was still going to be like mentoring the next, up and coming comedians and doing a lot of producing. He was supposed to unlock the levels of mentoring the next group and still bringing laughter and pain, but he really wants to bring generational wealth to his children as well. He really wants his daughters to speak up enough, but they need to amp their spiritual protection up. If they speak up a lot, he said Steve Harvey betrayed him. He's a phony, and he knew it. And he's standing on that shit. He stands on his shit. He's very big on his craft. It was a few projects, like dramatic roles that he's saying that he was about to go into. Not a fan of Eddie Murphy. I don't know what's in here, but something significant of Eddie Murphy he's showing me too as well. I'm young, you guys, so I don't really know what's with this. But he's saying simultaneously Eddie Murphy's not as what he's portrayed. But Bernie Mac really just did his work, and he was a family man at the end, is what I'm getting. Dark Man, this is him. Yep, motherfucker, this is me. And he's saying he did not want to be a puppet to this shit. He cusses so much. Oh my God. He said, yep, motherfucker, this is me. He is very funny. He's very funny. He's saying hey to me. He said I need to clean my room, but by the way, my room is a mess. I've been cleaning today. He's like, you need to clean your damn room. He is very funny. He's very like, he's a typical Libra male where he gonna say what the fuck he wants to say. He cusses so much. Oh my God. I thought I cussed a lot. Shit, this motherfucker cuss a lot. And he's saying to see a lot of these false ass comedians kind of didn't really tell him the truth and also led him to shame. They kind of almost blackmailed him. And they were in the club and he was deceived by them. And they were trying to get him to join the club. But here's his angels. Here's his ancestors. Here's God protecting him not to join the club. He trusted his gut to not join. And it was the gifts offered money. He's like, fuck no. But his physical body was deteriorating. And he needed to connect to Mother Gaia as well more to get his physical health better. He wanted a victory with his show. He's upset that his show didn't have a proper ending. Denial. Also, he's saying that they led his show to not be as successful as what it could have been. He said two producers kind of set him up for failure, and he was kind of in denial about that. But his wife kind of warned him. His wife disciplined him a lot. I don't know if he said, yeah, they had like a miscarriage or something like that. And after she died, she still like never really lost after that. I don't know if she's married or not, but she's still stuck on him. Like that's his true love, and that's a true rock. You always need in this life. He said you don't always need to marry someone for love, but you need to marry them to be your rock still. Is what he's going to. He's going to also black men need to stop cheating on their wives. That's what he goes to as well. Black men need to stop cheating on their wives. He's not a fan of sassy men. He's not a fan of men talking so nasty about women and bitch, 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 bitch. And he's showing me podcasts. He said these niggas are just so sassy. He's saying just respect women. And he's saying it's just like we're losing our key of what black men, black women supposed to do, and we're going to what the whites want us to do. And it's a division as well. He's going to the division of blacks. So he's very pro-black. I'm loving Bernie. He's very funny, very, very charismatic, extremely charismatic soul. Very, very, very much. Okay. By the way, it was issues with his the medicine also caused some brain fog issues. They were causing some memory issues for him. It was like they were trying to do like a dementia in reverse. Whatever, it's like they was dosing him and then giving him an allergic reaction intentionally. So he died medically. He's a big ancestor in watching over his kids. He wants them to grow land, grow food. This food that we eat is horrible. He was shamed. He didn't want to feel shameful that he took the deal because he never took the deal. He never compromised his soul, is what he said. He gave himself to God. He said, if you give yourself to God, you win at the end. That's what he's saying, because he said hell is hot as a motherfucker. He says motherfucking and shit a lot. Like, those are his two favorite cuss words. And then he showed me mac and cheese and KFC. So he was a lover of soul food, warm cooked food. And then he showed me cigars. I used to watch his show a lot. I remember him smoking cigars. But I'm showing brown liquor. So he was a brown liquor drinker. And I do see Cleveland, like, something here of Michael Jordan. Like, he used to watch Michael Jordan games a lot. Or something like that. I'm being shown. But also 70s. So his favorite era was 70s. But he's also showing me the 70s was so dimensional. And portals were very open. And so it was spiritual. That era was very, very spiritual. And that's one thing I love the 70s. It's something about the 70s I love. My favorite shows is in the 70s. It's something I love and grasp about it. Yeah, he said we need to get more connected to Earth to ground ourselves. And then, you know, the movie, The Avatar, explains how we're supposed to be, is what we're saying. And then he's going into indigenous roots and Native American, but also African, and going to how we're really tribed together as we're originally black. Indians are originally black is where he's going to, because he's from the South, so he's originally have a lot of Indian ancestry, is what he's showing me. Cherokee or something like that. Cherokee or Native is what he's saying in my ear. He's saying Cherokee more. And then I'm seeing a looser hair texture. So he's going deep with black terminology of our race, hidden things about our race, because we're the first created. And then he's showing me black people with blue eyes and something in Africa. And he's going to soul alignment, understanding your true core values, keeping your core values, understanding yourself, loving yourself, having a good time, but don't get too high. He's also saying the drugs and stuff get us too high where the portals stay open. He's saying so bridge them in between. You know, because he drinks occasionally, but he said don't get addicted. But he said the cigar smoke, no, because of the nicotine and the side effects of throat. And the throat chakra gets blocked from over smoking. So he's going into that. And he's also saying just doing spiritual protection, understanding ancestors, protecting them, asking them to protect you, cover yourself, cover your crown. He's going into that, and then the 7 flow chakras, and understanding your completion, your life mission. You have a calling. You have to do this. You have to do this. You can do that. You can do that. And he's also a spirit guide of Jim Carrey as well. Jim Carrey is very strongly spiritually protected. And Jim Carrey also is a star seed. And so Bernie Mac was more of an earth angel, but Bernie Mac was very, very of a high vibration. At times he had a strong vibration where he can give you that strong key wisdom, but he can give it to you in a mean, cut, cold way if he wanted to. He's very much like me. He has a balance. Either he gonna be cool with you or he not gonna like you. If I don't see you and I don't speak, that means I don't fuck with you, is what he's saying. So he's either or. So yes, that is my reading on Bernie Mac. He's saying to keep core values in your life, keeping still with God, understanding yourself, doing daily meditation is the first thing you're doing. But live with laughter as well as where he's going to laugh. He said make jokes about things. Let the sun be your umbrella. He's going back to a clip of Good Times where Florida said that. I always say that. And he's going back, that was maybe one of his favorite shows as a kid or something, because he keeps going back to Good Times in like a black and white, well, 70s type TV. My aunt had one in her house. That's how I kind of know. And like watching it and laughter and watching like Red Fox. He said the key things that you love doing is your first purpose. Whatever is the easiest thing you can do and people love that you do it and you love to do it, is your first thing, necessity to do. Create it. He's saying college is a scam. You don't always have to do college. Your educational goals don't really matter. He's not a big fan of school. He's not a big fan of school, but he's a big fan of learning. Key knowledge is the biggest thing he's about. But he's also big about us just being one united. Black people being united. He's about us. He's not, he's focused on blacks. Mainly blacks, but he's also is very focusing on the child trafficking that's going on in Hollywood. That's what he's very focusing on. He's very focused that he tries to protect those kids. It really hurts him to see the mind control, the six rituals, the six spirits that got put on these kids. This is what he's really going to. He's really sad about that. He said he really protected those kids, like on, the Bernie Mac show and stuff like that. He really did protect them as well. So yes, that is my reading, you guys. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching this video.